Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is episode 300, kind of, sort of How to App on iOS. We're going to do a YouTube rewind. Howdy do. I hope you are doing well. If you're watching over on Facebook, welcome to you. You can always join the rest of us over here on YouTube at youtube.com/Jade Starr, or you can head over to howtoapponIOS.com to watch the show live in the browser each and every single morning. You can also watch the show daily on the Twitch at Twitch TV. That way, I always get it wrong. / How to App on iOS. Hey, going in the chat. Good to see you all. I'm sorry I'm a bit down in the weather today, but this is how life goes, and you just roll with it. Hello, Ed. Hello, Pay and Get. Boom. Hello, Ivan Idea. Synth Widow. Oh, wrong one. Kiss. See, I can't even get my shit right. Rah. Where are we? Russ, hello to you. Let's scroll, make sure I've not missed anybody. We're going. Adam Burst, hello to you. I already said Russ. Hello, Thomas Gillane. Colin Powell. Hello, Thomas Christ. If you haven't already, head over to Thomas Christ channel. It's Thomas Christ week on the show. Everybody, I implore you, if you haven't subscribed to Thomas Christ, go over and subscribe to Thomas Christ. I'll be reminding you every day of this week. It's Thomas Christ week. Okay, there we go. Scott, hello. Not a box. Hello to you. Danny Broderick. And because it's YouTube rewind. Oh, that's crazy going through my headphones right at this hour of the morning. Hello, Nina. Is there anyone I've missed? Hi, Sai. It's effing good to see you. And of course, how can I forget the incomparable Doctor's Orders. Yeah. Oh, I left the effect on. Wow. I'm really not with it this morning. Hello to you all. Hello. Thank you for all the kind wishes for 300 episodes. It's a bit of a strange one. I haven't been well today. Been up for an hour and a half with a blood nose for most of it. But we finally got it to stop about 20 minutes ago, which is pretty cool. Let's hope it doesn't start again. In case it does, I won't be on camera anymore, and I'll just be talking, because nobody wants to see that shit. What else? Hello, Gary Hubbs. Hello to you. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday I did a Rocky Horror show. If you saw it, lucky you, because it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Fox took the whole thing down. Blocked worldwide. Thanks, Fox. That's why you're a bunch of cunts. Who likes Fox News anyway, really? Who likes Murdoch? I mean, really. They gave me 3 copyright claims, and then they gave me a fucking whole thing. They took the whole thing down. So there you go. That I didn't expect that to happen. I really didn't expect them to take down the whole thing, because the actual music that I used was from not from the official Fox album. It was from a karaoke thing. So if anything, I don't know the deal. So some of the songs were claimed by the karaoke company, and then Fox claimed the entire thing. Quite bizarre the way that works. I'm not fighting it. It just means that this isn't really episode 300, is it? Because now episode 299 doesn't exist. It's in the ether. But it's kind of cool that episode 299 is like this secret episode that's still up on my channel, but you can't see it. Only I can. So anyway, I downloaded a copy of it, and I'm probably going to put it up on the website. See, luckily enough, I don't need YouTube, do I? I have a website where I can load it up there. Yeah, unbelievable. I've never seen a takedown for doing covers before. But that's Fox for you, hey. Anyway, I don't want to dwell too much on it, but yes, I will upload it to the website. So there will be a special section on the website where I can you can watch it there. But yeah, good times. Alrighty. I might just put up like a picture for episode 299 with this video was removed by Fox with an image of a finger. What do you think of that? Yeah? Boom. Mind you, look, you know, I am playing with fire by doing that kind of stuff. So you've got to expect that, and you can't get upset about it. I definitely didn't get upset. And I just want to say before we jump into today's show, thank you all for the people who are there and who kindly super chatted me, because the super chat money I get to keep. They can't take that from me. Yeah. Hello, Andy Goldsby. Anybody else who has come in since I've been chitter-chattering? I don't think so. Boom. So, let's see. But I'll definitely, what I'll do is I'll put up a video with just a thumbnail that just doesn't play any music and just repeats for a minute and just says this video is removed by Fox. So I think, and a picture of Dr. Frankenfurter giving the bird, yeah? Or a still shot of me with the cunt t-shirt on. Good times. All right, are there any price drops? Let's do that before we jump into today's thingy. Hey Stu, you were in Clubhouse last night for like half an hour lurking. It was creepy. Creepy Stu. Disco Stu. Hey Stu, both the Indigo Sunsets are here. Awesome stuff. So there's not many more price drops. Reslice is on sale for half price at $7.99 from $14.99. Audio Stretch, I've done a show on that if you want to go and have a look at it. For stretching audio down, this is worth grabbing, man. Hey, boom, man. $10 down to $2. So is that, let me see, is that, yeah, so it's the full Audio Stretch, so that's on sale. So do that if you have been wanting to get Audio Stretch, and if you haven't seen it, go back and watch my video. You can see it there. Mixbox is still on sale. Nave's still on sale. Mammoth Base still on sale. There's a couple of really cool apps coming soon too as well. And we got some, oh, guess what? It's season 6 as well. Did you like the hot pink, really garish color of the new month? Look at that. So it's season 6, and there's going to be some changes to the channel as well. Maze Rider went up. Really, Russ? Well, guess what, Russ? I'll be doing a show on Maze Rider really soon, and I've got some codes. Let's kill this music because it's doing my head in already. So there will be some changes coming to the channel as well. There won't be. We've got some giveaways this week for a couple, I think, but then it won't be happening anymore. But I'll let you know more about that. Patreons are going to be very lucky soon because the wheel will become exclusive. We'll talk about that at another stage. So what are we doing today? Yeah, we can't do the time warp again. I know, never again. We can, in spirit, Gary. So, I'm going to do a YouTube rewind today. What's a YouTube rewind? Well, I started this channel many, many years ago, actually, before all of this stuff. And as you can see here, if I go full screen, 14 years ago was the first video that I uploaded here to YouTube. That's a long, long time. And what I used to do with the YouTube here was I used to upload demos and stuff for my music. And so if you don't know the story about me, in 2003, I decided to come out as trans and began the journey of transition. And I stopped playing music altogether after playing music for many, many, many years, because I thought, who would listen to a trans person play music? It was a different time back then. And then in about 2007, I think it was, I started a YouTube channel because I had started playing music again as Jade, and noticed that people were into my music, which was cool. So I started uploading music to YouTube. Howdy, Kwee. Thank you very much, Kwee. Good to see you. I think you're over there on the Facebooky-roo. Hey, Brad. Thank you, Bradley do. So what I'm going to do today is go through some of these early videos just to see how much I've changed. So it's going to be embarrassing. I don't really want to be on camera for it. So let's just get into it. So 14 years ago, what was the first video that I uploaded to YouTube? Well, it was a song called Bottled Tears Jam, it says here. And little did I know, this song, half of this song would become a totally different song called Do What Makes You Happy, which is just unbelievable to me. Hello, SM Borthwick. Thank you very much for the kind coolness. And, you know, hey, I'm all about embarrassing myself. If you saw the Rocky Horror show yesterday, you saw that. And if you didn't see it, you'll never see it again. So let's jump in and have a look at the first video I uploaded to YouTube, shall we? So this is a song called Bottled Tears, which later on became Do What Makes You Happy. And if you know my music, you may hear the parts of Do What Makes You Happy that were taken out of this song. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's do it. Let's click this. Let's hear what's going on.
This is a new song.
Listen to me.
Forthcoming CD called Bottled Tears.
Look at that quality. People may think it's in a right to say that people that you worry about, they only worry about themselves,
Not thinking about you. So why do so many people like that in public at a person who is being 100% themselves? I mean, you can believe in yourself 100% without being an asshole. I was unhappy for many a year in my life. Emotions flowing on a roller coaster, suicide. Truly hated myself cause I feared the worst. Nobody would love me for me.
telling you free thinking is punishing life.
And honesty is something I find very hard to believe. The anger building inside of me when all I really wanted to do was cry. Everything is going bad. Cry. Let it out, don't be so sad. Cry. Don't let the drama make you mad. Try.
up my ass. Thank you. Thanks, crowd. Good job. It looks like I did another jam of it. It's probably the same thing. I don't even know. I'm not. If it's the same thing, I'm not even going to play it all. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I did that. So in 2000 so I'm guessing it was around 2007. I went on tour for the first time as Jade, and I went to Adelaide, did this. Hey, Joshua, welcome along. I went and did this gig in Adelaide. It was my first gig back playing acoustic music after, 4 years away from playing music, started transition and stuff. And then I went to Melbourne and did some shows. And when I got back, what was really cool, I went to Melbourne and I got to meet all my old friends. And it's cool how, all my old friends just accepted me for who I am now. And when I got back, I got home and I wrote this song about my friends. Super embarrassing. But that's what it's all about. I'm just going to embarrass the shit out of myself today. And notice the TV in the background. I'm just not saying anything. Look at that TV.
Hello.
Look at it.
This is a new song I've been working on since I got back from Melbourne and ran into so many old and new friends.
Look at that TV.
And it's about their friendship. It's called True Friends. It's a work in progress.
TV.
True friends, they love you for your true self. Best friends, they place bigotry on the shelf. Great friends, they are so far and few in between.
That's a TV. It's just a very gay one.
Friends, if you've got one, you know what I mean. You're beautiful. It's true. You don't judge me by my gender. Thank you for accepting me for being the real me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Gay. So funnily enough, so that TV, it was like blue on the front and pink on the back. It was so gay. My partner gave it to me. I was like, oh, I thought you really like it. It's the transgender flag colours. So funnily enough, that song is on my new album that I've been working on all these years, and I don't think many people have heard it. Where are we? See if I can find it. Man, I can't even find my own album. DreadCircus, Nonconformist album. Let's set this up by name, A to Z. Is it in here? True Friends. So, here you go. This is... Oops. That's not it. Here it is.
by my gender. Thank you for accepting me, for being the real me. Yeah.
So yeah, so that song is actually going to be on my new album, and it was written. Look how long ago that song was written. So was it 14 years ago? Pretty trippy stuff. So that's why I try to always say, record everything, keep everything that you write musically as a backup, because it's really handy to go back through old tapes and old videos and find songs that you may have forgotten about, because it does happen a fair bit. Look at Metallica; they do it all the time. They go back through old recordings and do this shit. So these next load of videos, you may have seen this pop up in your feed if you are a subscriber to my channel. I got interviewed by this TV channel called Bent TV here in Australia, and they came out and they followed me around at one of my gigs. And this gig in particular, I hired these people to learn my songs in a day because I was on tour. And then they did an interview with me. So this was all on TV, this stuff. So this is all on here. And this was one of the songs. These are all from my album, my Gender Optimized album. So I'll play some of these. They're only short, I think. This is Supergirl Syndrome.
There once was a boy buried
There's some bad phasing there. Old video. Thanks, fake crowd. So yeah, as I said, this is from like, this was the problem. This was this was on there. Like, I don't remember how I got a hold of this. This was, back before like, what was this? I think that was recorded 2006, I think. So I don't remember how I got a copy of this, but anyway, this is a video that pops up all the time. I'm going to hide my face because I find this super embarrassing. I hate it. But they did an interview with me out on the street, but I still reckon a lot of what I said stands true, even though I hate this video. And what kind of a person does an interview in the middle of the street under a tree full of birds? So anyway, I'm going to disappear, and you can check this out. See ya.
Hi, I'm Jo Mullins, and you're watching Studio Q. Tonight I'm speaking with Jade
Studio
Starr.
Q for
Jade
queer.
is a transgendered singer-songwriter who's down here performing in Midsummer. Jade, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thank you very much for having me along here in beautiful Chapel Street on a lovely night full of bogans and lovely people. It's great to be back in Melbourne.
You're
I'm
down
such
for
a
Midsummer.
snippy
what prompted you
bitch.
to come down to perform in Midsummer?
Initially, I'd already played at Feast in Adelaide, and I was playing at Mardi Gras in Sydney, and thought, why not come down to Melbourne and be a part of the gay, lesbian, transgender community here? But I thought I'd do something a bit different and hit the straight bars and do some rock gigs, and it's been really confronting. It's been great, actually.
Cool. It's been confronting. In what way?
Confronting.
Probably because I was born here. I lived most of my life here and moved to Sydney 3 years ago. And I've seen a lot of old friends and had to deal with them seeing me again for the first time in 3 years, and seeing the complete difference in gender and all that's happened. And I suppose hitting straight clubs and playing music and not being involved in that really intense gay scene, which is so lovely and great, it's been really confronting, because I think lots of people have used my old name and stuff and got my gender wrong, which they're trying. And there's a half an hour rule I use with old friends. It's like, you got half an hour. If you're still getting it wrong in half an hour, then you're not my friend anymore. I'm moving on. So
That sounds fair enough to me. Do you think that many people understand that it's quite different being a transgendered performance artist from being a drag queen?
Oh, well, I mean,
People
we're living
still
in a
don't
day and
get it.
age where people are starting to get their head around it. But, I mean, you're still surrounded with stuff like the internet, where, I mean, if you type transvestite or transsexual into Google, you're going to come up with 100,000 websites on porn. And unfortunately, the straight population is still being fed this idea that we're all prostitutes, we're all chicks with dicks, and that's the scope of it. I mean, and so many people still are going transvestite, transsexual, they don't know the difference. I think in some parts of the gay community, they're starting to understand more the lesbian community. There seems to be a bit of a better understanding of what's going on.
What if we turn now to your music? The name of your show is DreadCircus.
Yeah.
How did you get the name?
In my previous male life, I performed in death metal bands, and we were quite excessive and extreme, and like I would be playing a guitar going. That
Nothing's
was my singing
changed.
voice back then. It was quite full on, and my nickname was Dread from 15 till
Hey, Sion. Hi,
the
Rachel's
transitional period, I
music
guess,
jam live
3 years
streams.
ago. So that reflects that part of who I was, and the circus is the band is ever changing. There's permanent members, and as you see in Melbourne, I've got a completely different lineup than what I have in Sydney. So this is a different section of the circus.
So what sort of music style do you play now that you've moved on from the death metal?
Moved on? Moved on?
It's acoustic rock. It's basic acoustic rock, simple chords. We call it the cornflakes factor. because it's a very simple, structured form of music. It's more the message these days than the actual music, is stripping back the layers of categories and labels that
I hope
people
Cherry's
have.
doing well. I saw Cherry
essentially realised
on
we're
Facebook
all
yesterday.
human, and if I cut your arm and I cut my arm, we both bleed, and we all go to the toilet, and we all need to eat. And when you strip back all those categories and you get back to that basic crux of the idea, then maybe we could fix the planet.
So you write all of your
Fix the
own
planet,
music.
listen to me.
Has the style or the actual
Boom,
the themes
metal
of
that
your writing
hippie.
changed
Hey.
since you transitioned?
Yeah, definitely. Back in the day when I didn't really understand what it was that was the problem in my life that was holding me back for so long, I just thought it was my girlfriend leaving me all the time. So it was always about, oh, she left me, oh no, oh, this one left me, I'm lost in love, always about love.
Way before iPad.
And when I started transition, I
14
started
years
to
ago.
I think I'm actually writing about myself. That I'm not actually getting
Listen
it
to those
together with the
birds.
girl of my dreams, who is me. And I moved away from Melbourne and
Listen to
met
those
my
birds.
partner, and really had a new perspective on writing, and really was away from the music scene. Had a whole new lease of life with my boyfriend, who gave me opportunities. I became a HIV counsellor. I went back to university. Then I started a new job. I started to write much more empowering stuff, and head back to that self-awareness. And
Thank you, Gino.
Jade, we've just seen you performing. How was the crowd tonight?
oh, it was beautiful. It was so amazing to connect with
Look how mellow I
so
am.
many mixed
I think I've had a
genders
joint.
and sexualities, and to get the response afterwards, and people
so
come up
ripped.
saying how they actually listen to the words. And
Hey man,
And
what's
there's
going on?
a couple of straight boys who came up and said one of the most amazing things. One of them touched me on the shoulder and said, "Don't worry, that perfect world that you're dreaming of, it's not far away."
Yeah,
Until
14
that-
years, it's still not here. Fuck
That
you.
made all the trouble outside when we were doing the early interview kind of fade away.
What is it that drives you to perform? You've been performing since you were about 13?
Yeah, it used to be for fame and success. It was all about that.
Boom.
Now there's a completely different goal. It's about this making change. It's about making people aware. It's about sending somebody home with a better understanding of themselves, hopefully, and not of me, because I'm me, and I'm always going to be me, and everyone else is always going to be themselves. And if they can walk away from a show understanding themselves and their prejudices and their beliefs and work on these things a bit better, then my goal's done.
For all those who are interested, where can they find out more about you?
On the internet.
www.DreadCircus.com,
Still got the same website, wow.
which takes you to my MySpace page.
Oh, wow,
And, You
MySpace.
can contact me there, you can email me, listen to my music, see my photos, do whatever the hell you want, and I'll be in touch.
Thanks, Jade.
No problems.
You're watching Studio Q. Thanks for joining us.
Studio Q for queer. Oh, man. I'll tell you what's funny. There's a little part in that interview there where I said a lot better than what happened outside. So during the earlier interview, when we're outside under the tree with all the birds, a group of guys walked past and called me faggot and threw a drink at me. Unbelievable. That is the world. That's a world many of you may not understand. Still happens for many people. We still haven't fixed this world, and hopefully one day we do get to this point. So let's see. So how long are we in? So we're 30 minutes in. So it's going to be a bit of a long show today because it is 300 episodes. So again, as I was writing songs for my album Gender Optimized 2.0, these were two of the songs I was writing, and this was my songwriting process. So this is the title track, Gender Optimized. So let's see what this. I might not play both of these, but let's see what they sound like. Because again, I was using YouTube to test out my songs, right? Way before How to App. This is how I wrote. MySpace banner. MySpace, look at that shit. Cutting through the lies, open eyes, gender optimized. 2.0, I'm a hero, fighting for acceptance in their eyes. Are you optimized? quality production there. God, I miss MySpace. MySpace was just the place, yeah? So that song actually, came out. I don't even have my shit together here. DreadCircus, there we go. So that song actually became the title track from this album. I won't play all of it, of course. So you can get this on the usual places like Spotify and all that. I actually hired somebody to come in and play the cello on this song and a few other songs. So this was an all-girl band, 2 females and 2 trans people, 2 trans women, me and another. This was recorded the old-fashioned way. We went to a studio, recorded the drums, and then we brought all the drums back to my house and recorded this using Logic on PC. PC Logic. There you go. So there's a little bit of that. Let's go back to YouTube and see what else. I'm going to skip explanation. I did this for a period. So I went on tour and I did this whole tour with the band. We played like all over Australia. So we did like a year of touring. It was quite intense of touring that album that we released. And after that, I wanted to take a break. So I wrote a theatre production called From Metal to Maternal, where basically I stood up on stage and came out at the beginning with a whole fake beard and long hair and came out like a guy and started telling the story of my life in front of audiences in the theatre. And in between had these video things that would come up on the screen, and then I'd have acoustic songs in between, and then by the end of the show I ended up pretty much naked in front of the audience. Very confronting show, let me tell you that. Very confronting, especially when my dad came. That was even more confronting. So what I've got here are the clips. They're up here on YouTube as well. So this is from about 10 years ago. These were the clips. There's 3 of them that played during that theatre performance. And this was the opening to the show. Man, this is me really in the old days working out how to use a computer. Hello, Doug. Welcome to the chat. So this is the opening to that theatre show. So there you go. There's the date here. What was the date there? Let's go back. That's the date. So this one was from Adelaide Feast Festival 2009 at a venue called Higher Ground. And this is my theatre production. And this was the opening video. Let's give it a play.
life on this planet. We all experience it, yet none of us remember it. During conception, we all begin as females before our birth genders are determined by a release of chemicals during our individual growth in the womb. The world is not black and white, and perfection is only a word us humans invented. I live in an imperfectly perfect world where I can accept everything. Not because I have to tolerate it, but because it exists. Therefore, it deserves my respect. My journey in the womb was far from perfect. I was born with physical attributes of a male.
Whoa.
But the mental attributes of a female, and there was nothing I could do about it. I am blessed to have been born in such a manner. I have experienced
Satanic
both sides
cult stuff.
of the gender spectrum, and every day am thankful for this gift. I awaken each day to a world ruled by fear and strive harder every waking moment to defeat such tactics and promote equality. Why? I'm gender optimized, and our origins are love, and love conquers all.
So yeah, that was the opening to my theatre production, and so as you can tell, straight off the bat, it's confronting, and from there, the show got way confronting. It was some really heavy shit going on in that, this other part of it was this whole. I wanted to create this video of like inner conflict, and what I did was I got my ex-girlfriend to come into a recording studio. I actually paid, remember this is old days, man. I paid to go into a recording studio, and we did a mock fight where I was calling her a fucking bitch and abusing her, and her was screaming, going, "Leave me alone." And it was really traumatic for both of us to do this. And I added this sound to this image of this campfire with a whole bunch of words. So I'll play it for you. This was in the middle of the show, and this was describing the inner conflict going on between me and the male and female side, and the conflict that many people go through, the black and white that we perceive that is more so grey. So this was that. And this was used later on in something else you'll hear soon. And the music was all made by me from my band Utensils.
Fuck you! I don't care! I don't want to know! I don't care!
Calm down, please.
I don't give a fuck, alright?
I wasn't listening. I didn't do
No,
anything.
I'm not! Because I don't give a fuck!
Heavy.
I didn't do anything.
I'm getting fucked! Get fucked! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Listen to me. You're not even listening.
Everyone can suck my dick, alright?
Well, you're always
What?
right.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Stop.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, you're sick.
You're full of shit! You ain't fucking understand!
Please.
Piss off!
Listen.
Piss off, you cunt!
Fucking me.
Cunt!
Stop it.
Cunt! Cunt!
I'm not listening to this anymore.
All you do is shit!
Didn't do anything.
Fuckhead! Don't feed me any more fucking crap!
Stop it, please.
Get fucked off! Cunt! Cunt!
No, Russ.
Blind.
I wish I was.
I'm gullible. I'm too young for this shit. Do I care? If you do, you are fucked. Do you think I heard? You didn't have a clue. So shut the fuck up and get fucked.
Wow. So, what's really interesting with this piece, I actually had a show. I got booked to do a show, but they were only, it was like a show of like 20 artists, poets and stuff. And they only wanted each artist to do like a 3-minute piece. And I had that on a projector, and I just played that on a projector, and I stood out the front of the audience and vomited into a bucket the whole way through the 2 minutes. Just puking into a bucket. Yeah, it was very confronting. As you may have guessed by now, I do like to confront people with things. I think it's a great way to get people to open their eyes. I've always been the same. Nothing's really changed. Russ says, sounds like any other day in my house. Oh, dear. And in the middle of the show, there was this video, which was a breakdown of all my life playing in heavy metal bands. This is this had some metal over the top, which I made using a music program, and some of you may know this, called Music 2000 on the PC. It was really old, and it was on PlayStation. So the music for this I made using my PlayStation, and this was towards the latter half of the show. This was like a breakdown of my whole, because the theatre show was called From Metal to Maternal. So this was like one of the sections played during the show. So I'll play this as well. Oh no, this is got utensils music. Sorry, I'm wrong. In the middle it has a bunch of metal. There you go. Again, really heavy stuff. So it was an interesting play. I toured that theatre production for about a year until I got absolutely burnt out. It nearly, I'll be honest, it destroyed me. To get up on stage and bare your soul like that in front of strangers every night and tell your stories, it destroyed me. It was really hardcore. Let's play this. I'm going to grab a drink and let you hear this. So you may have heard there was a project called the It Gets Better project, which I guess people, LGBTQI alphabet soup people, were encouraged to release videos for a project called It Does Get Better, to encourage young people to not take their own lives. And I was asked to do a video, so this was 10 years ago. And yeah, this is the video I made, and I haven't watched this for years, so I'm just going to put this up and disappear and see if what I say still rings true. Yeah?
Hi there, my name is Jade Starr. I am a transgender singer-songwriter from Sydney, Australia, and I play in a band called DreadCircus. It does get better. Look, I decided to get involved and add my 2 cents because I came out when I was 30. I put it off for a long time. I knew from like a really early age that I was definitely like in the wrong body. The reason I say it does get better, back 20 years ago when I really knew it was like I was transgender, I had to make a change. The way society was even back then was pretty hardcore, which made me completely change that path and become somebody else, create a complete shell.
Thank you, Rachel.
Of who I was.
Take care.
I sang in heavy metal, death metal bands, so I was quite aggressive on the outside, body piercings, tattoos, all that kind of stuff to cover it all, because I knew if I came out around that time, things would have been hardcore. So in the first place, I say it does get better because things have gotten better. They haven't moved anywhere near as fast as what they should. And look,
Bye,
my
not a box.
experience from coming out at the age of 30, and that's 8 years ago, I've been bashed, I've had my teeth kicked in, I've been vilified, verbally assaulted, I've had employment discrimination, violence against me, I've lost friends, family, all that kind of stuff. But I've kept fighting, and the more I fight, the more those friends that disappeared or hassled me seem less relevant. And the new people I have in my life are far more amazing. My family's come around. Hey, you know, I've got a job these days, pretty good job too, and I'm playing in a band, and I'm successful at it, and fairly accepted, and day to day, not too many people hassle me.
Fairly accepted.
So it does get better, and the thing is that there's a network, and if you're a teenager, and you're like I was when I was a teenager, contemplating suicide, I mean seriously, I tried it so many times, failed, thank fuck. But if you're contemplating that, think in another direction. If somebody's bullying you, think in another direction. There's so much help out there. You may hear like negative things about our community, our LGBT alphabet soup community, alright? But that's the shallow stuff you're hearing negativity about. On the whole, there's a support network that's massive. There's helplines, there's the internet, there's groups. People are out there who've had these experiences before you, and people are willing to share their experiences, to help, to get you involved in groups. So, and look, the most important thing is, it does get better. And without you, it won't get better. Because you're the young people. Without the young people, we'd all just get cynical and like get satisfied with where we're going.
The young ones.
I could even say, look, without young people coming up and coming out and being a part of who we are and changing laws and changing the way society looks at us, I could get to a point where, hey, I'm accepted, I get my rights and just dwindle off. People do that. But as a community, the more we fight, the more we stick together, you're part of something bigger than just the problems you face. So look, I'm just encouraging you to come out, be strong, be yourself, be honest. And even if people are assholes to you, those people won't be around for very long. You can cut them out of your life. You will attract like-minded people. Positivity, be strong, and just know in your heart that you're being who you are. The sacrifice, the torment, and the shit, sometimes, you know, hey, it shouldn't happen. Damn straight it shouldn't happen. We're all people. We all shit, bleed, and eat. It shouldn't happen. At the moment it does. But if we lose more young people like you, if you're watching this, it's just shit. And I don't want to see another young person suffer that. So find those networks, find people, use the internet, use those helplines. These facilities are there. Reach out, get the help, don't be afraid. Because if you don't reach out, we'll lose you, and that is just garbage. You're awesome. My motto, I guess, is just do what makes you happy.
Some things never change.
And it covers a lot of things about my life, suicide, where I was at. But it just always comes back to doing what makes you happy.
So I'll stop it there because I actually remastered this later on, this video, and it pops up later on in the mix. It's really bizarre to watch. So I'm going to skip forward and play something a bit funny now. Because that was dark. So I did this show, right? I did this show called Enchanted Lips, which was an all-lesbian show, right? Of drag kings, all-female performers. Where's my camera? I'll put it back on. There we go. There we are. And in amongst the songs I played, there's 3 songs here listed. I told this story about when I was on a bus and this woman gave birth on the bus I was on, and I was sat next to her and her partner, and I had to help this woman give birth on a fucking bus in the middle of nowhere. Let me tell you, folks, it was the most traumatic thing I've ever gone through. Ever. All right? It was mental. Sitting on a bus, this pregnant woman sitting next to me. As we're driving along, I'm like, wow, that, I said to my girlfriend at the time, wow, that woman looks incredibly pregnant. And she goes, yeah. And I'll go, what a bizarre thing to be sitting on a bus. And yeah, sitting right at the back here with us. And fucking hell, during the 2-hour bus trip, her water burst and fucking... I'll just play how I explained it on the live show. Let's see if I can find it. What's going on? Autism Rocks, good to see you.
So anyway, I was on this bus to Newcastle. And my girlfriend text messaged me on the bus and said, I think this bitch is going to have a baby.
Shut up.
And she's right next to me, we're on the back seat. And then I looked up and she was holding on to the coat rack, going, fuck, fuck, fuck. And my girlfriend got up, hi baby, and she ran. And I was like, yeah.
A power
Tranny
wheel.
delivering a baby on a bus to Newcastle. Let's go, bitches.
Thank you, Autism Rocks.
To be continued.
All right, so I think I played a song, and then I'm not sure where I continue it. So I'm guessing it's on the next video. Alrighty, let's see if I continue the story. I could just tell you the story.
So anyway, the chick, right, she's like spread eagle on the back seat, legs spread, waters burst, fuck, 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 fuck. She hands me a 2-year-old child. Can you look after this while I just pop another child out of my vagina? Damn straight I will. Because everybody else in this bus is 70 years old. and they're doing crossword puzzles. So basically, on the bus, I held a 2-year-old child in front of a vagina open, helping pull out a baby, with the 2-year-old child going, "Look, here's your brother. Welcome to the world. That's feces." The end of the story, she went on Sunrise, and the bitch didn't even mention me.
What a bitch.
I won't say what I said in Melbourne, everybody left. So anyway, this is my last song. This is about being you. It's not about being trans.
Thank
it's not
you,
about being
J.K.
gay,
Martin.
it's not about
Hello,
being
Pete Johns.
Black, Muslim. It's just about being you. And you know what?
So basically, this woman gave birth on a bus. She was spread eagle on the back seat of the bus, right? Imagine this woman, legs spread. Her husband, he fucked off as well. He went right up the front of the bus. My partner went right up the front of the bus. Thank you, J.K. Martin, for the super chat. I already said that, didn't I? And this woman's legs are spread in front of me. I'm holding her 2-year-old child with her vagina open in front of me on a bus with my hand pulling a baby fucking out of her vagina on the bus while this 2-year-old's in my arms going, "Ah!" And she's like, the chick, I'm pulling the baby out and she's shitting herself at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm telling you, it was the most traumatic thing that has ever happened in my life. Like, just unbelievable. And the dude, the husband, he was up the other end of the bus. And I'm looking at this woman. Oh man, I'll tell you what, the embarrassment in her face as she's looking at me, just like, and she just mouthed, "I'm so sorry." And I'm holding this newborn baby going, how do we cut the cord? Like, what do I do? Like, what? This is what? And meanwhile, the bus driver, because the husband, he'd gone up to the front of the bus, he'd told the bus driver, so the bus driver had called an ambulance. But we're traveling along a highway on a country bus and still going, like the bus hasn't stopped. So and then he eventually stops. And you know what the interesting thing, there's all these old people on the bus and nobody even turned their head. Like, I swear to God, this woman's just going, fuck, and I'm going, oh my God, and there's a newborn baby screaming in my arms. And nobody even got up, was like, no, what's going on back there? People just continued to do their crosswords. It was the most fucking bizarre thing ever. And it is true. Like, the woman was on the news the next day on this morning show called Sunrise. And she told the story, the harrowing story of her giving birth on a bus. And she didn't even mention my name. Like, she didn't even mention I helped. She just made it all out like she pushed the baby out all by herself. And I was sitting there just going, oh, fuck you. How dare you? I was there for you, random woman on the bus. Oh, man. Dark stuff. All right, let's play something a bit odd. So 9 years ago, I put this video up. And for some reason, this video has had 3,600 views. All right, on my channel, 3,600 views. It was put up 9 years ago. This is me on a country train. There's something about Australian buses and trains. And this woman started going off her head at her boyfriend, accusing him of ripping her off. And she starts yelling at him on the train. And I was so scared to videotape her in case she had attacked me. And she spits in his face at the end of the video. She walks off, goes and gets a bottle and comes back and glasses him in the face. And I recorded this and put it on YouTube, right? This is clearly way before How to App on iOS. But this video is still up on my channel. So I thought I'd play it today because I'm going to remove it soon. This is what we call in Australia a bogan. And it's called Bogan Train Girl. Enjoy.
And I rent, and I pay for my smoko, and I buy my fucking cigarettes, and I buy my fucking alcohol. And don't you ever fucking tell me for one fucking second that I don't fucking pay you for fucking halves in nothing, mate. Because I pay it. I pay it out of my kids' fucking pension. Oh, what? You wanna fucking put up that shit, do you, hey?
What about Carolyn? What about Carolyn?
What do we get when we're living with Carolyn, hey? Thirds in the fucking rent.
Carolyn.
Hey, how much do you think
Hey!
it costs me every fucking fortnight
Hey!
for food? Hey? Oh, what you
Sounds like
reckon?
Doug.
Oh,
Hey!
what you pay? $180 rent a fortnight.
No, we don't get to see him.
Make it up to $250. How much is that? $70 a fucking fortnight for
Oh, there she is for a second.
you fucking scumbag.
Oh, you could see her just for a second up the top there. See her spit on him? Let's go back. Watch her spit on him. Hang on. Scumbag. There we go.
You fucking scumbag, mate.
You lost your money in the pokies. So funnily enough, this video is got 3,800 views. Oh man, welcome to Australia. There you go. What else do we have here? Let's find something a bit less demented, hey? But this is what my channel was before How to App on iOS. It was just a random mishmash of stuff, yeah? See you later, Colin. Thanks for hanging out. Wow. What about Carolyn? It's not monetized, so it's one of the videos I chose not to monetize. So look, there's a whole bunch of stuff here as well that I'm kind of skipping over. These videos here, you can watch these at your own leisure. I did a show on them. These are a whole bunch of videos on mental health and well-being that I made. So I used some. Let me turn down the sound so I don't get a copyright claim, because for some reason it's my music, but it keeps getting a claim. One of them. So basically, what I did was I took. Let's just make sure. Let's see if this one has a claim or not. I should be able to play this one. Where are we? What happened to us? So yeah, this video here is I took this effect and put so it's like a Snapchat filter kind of thing, and I put another person's face over the top of mine, and I created these bunch of characters and tell a story about depression and stuff like that. And so yeah, this is me. This was all shot on iPhone. That's me there with a face filter on. So there's a whole series of these videos. You can look them up on my there's a playlist for them on the front page of the YouTube channel, and there's another video which is like about an old woman who gets dementia, and so this is me as well with a face filter on. Yeah, what about Caroline? You can't. Once you know, so this is me as well using this technology. So yeah, this video is about a woman who gets dementia and can't understand what's happening. So that's me telling this story. I created these videos trying to tell the story of 4 individuals and their mental illness. So if you want to check these out, they're quite interesting. This one's about dementia. There's another one about social isolation. Where have I think it's this one. This one's about social isolation. It's about an old man who the local townspeople call him the boogeyman. And I know that's not that one. They call him the boogeyman, and he feels isolated, and all these kids are picking on him. And then just throughout the small community he lives, he's known as the boogeyman, and he can't even go shopping because people laugh at him. There it is. So that's me again with a filter over my face. Interesting stuff. I thought I'd just share that. Let's jump into some video clips, yeah? So, actually, this is a video clip from my new album, and this was a demo kind of thing. And I actually wanted Hippie to play this on his show, but he didn't play it because of the imagery in it. So I'm going to play it on my show. This is this was a pre-release from 5 years ago of me working on the title track for my upcoming album, Nonconformist. Oh no, this isn't that one. Yeah, is it Nonconformist? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah. So let's play you a video. So this is where I started testing video clips and stuff. This is 5 years ago. I started learning how to shoot video clips and stuff. So we'll get into it and play you one of these, yeah? This is Nonconformist. Hopefully I've got the sound up. It's not a political statement, this song. It just uses imagery. It's about being yourself. And don't let people fuck with you for being yourself. Don't be a clone. you go. So that was from about 5 years ago, but the song has changed heaps. It's nothing like that anymore. Nothing at all. Nothing at all like that. It's the whole middle section's changed. It's a complete different song. Yeah, so I do have a bunch of like comedy stuff on here as well. So I'm just playing random stuff from here. We haven't got long to go. So for a while, I was doing these Snapchat videos, right? Where I would put up these Snapchats every day. And every day I would put up a different Snapchat with a weird video with weird wigs and stupid stuff. And I love these. There's 3 parts to this. So if you want to go look it up and be horrified and be weirded out by these videos, this is the first one. It's called Jade Starr's Funniest Snapchat Videos. Let me play you a little bit of one of these just for shits and giggles because they're a bit demented. just a little bit demented.
Hello, welcome to another wonderful edition of collecting stamps. I like stamps.
What did I say, Christopher? Keep out of the garden. Get out of it. Go, go. I'll go get that stick. Okay, children, after me. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. Splendid. Hey, everybody, it's me, Adam, from Counting Crows. Round here, we always stand up straight. Hey, my wig!
What you fucking looking at?
See you, Thomas.
Not me, I hope.
The things you do when you're bored, yeah? Ah, yeah. The kissing booth. We all love the kissing booth. See, back in the day, I was trying to appeal to the youth.
My name is Bulldog. I like metal.
Yeah, I was bored.
Everybody, welcome back to Smash Hits. I'm Courtney Crack. This is my latest single called Celebrity.
Kids are sexy.
That's the wrong song. Merry Christmas, Kylie. From Courtney Crack. My spotlight. The first time.
See you later, Pain to get.
Hey everybody, I'm waiting for Uncle Peter to come back. Oh, my asshole.
Hey, I like the drums. Yeah, it made me happy.
What the fuck?
Come soon. I really hope so.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I showing you people? Dear God. What the fuck? This video goes for 23 minutes. I'm not going to play it all, trust me.
It's too late for me. But it's never too late for half-price lettuce. Fuck no.
It's Peppy. It's Peppy. Look, that's what Peppy looks like. That's Peppy.
God, the pussy better than Peppy.
Oh my god.
Hi YouTube, it's me. Today I went to the pet shop and bought an invisible rat. Look at it. I didn't get ripped off. It's lovely. Look at it go.
You ask Peppy what does not go to fashion? I tell you, fucking pearls. You get your wife fucking pearls, she'll lick your fucking taint. I love fucking pearls.
Hello, my name's Trevor. I thought I'd join Plenty of Fish in the hope of meeting someone who looks exactly like Elle Macpherson.
Look, these are my fucking pearls.
Yeah.
Go get your own fucking pearls. Fucking pearls.
All right.
Hey, cool guy, what's your drink?
There you go. So, look, my sense of humour is pretty fucked up, as you may know by now. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. So, let's play a video clip from my other band, FMC, yeah? This is called The Story of the Sadistic Seagull Fucker. And you'll notice from the imagery here, it has a... I'll just play it. Enjoy. Let's play this. I don't know what to tell you. You may notice here some of these videos here. They're called You Are What You Hate, like this one here. I made a series of videos about some people who hate trans people, and they posted videos up on their YouTube channels making very disparaging comments about YouTube channels. So what I did was I took their videos, chopped them up to re-edit what they were saying to make them look like assholes. There's a whole series on these people. It's a series called You Are What You Hate. I'm not going to play any of them because they can be a bit long and full on. Let's see what else I have here in this collection. You can see there's a whole bunch of weird stuff here. Stuff with... can I play this? Will I get a copyright? I don't think I'll get a copyright claim for this. Let's see. When I was living in America during the presidential election, I won't play all of it, but during the Democratic election... Clinton was... I'll just play it. He was really fascinated with these balloons. So I had to make a video about it. Sorry. not a political statement. It's just, look how happy this guy is over some balloons, man. Look at him. Look at these people. These people run the world, and look at them fawning over balloons. For some reason, this makes me lose my shit. Oh, man. Somebody tell them they're just balloons. Look. Look at this giant balloon. The music in the background is up, up and away in my beautiful balloon. Watch this. The balloon hits him in the head. I think it's this one. Boom! Sorry, folks. I'm amazed at people's reactions to a fucking bunch of balloons. We live in a very demented world. All right, let's see. So yeah, I'll probably end on this video. Where are we? Let's play. So once our album came out, the DreadCircus album, we did this show, which I released on a DVD. And this, it is the Little Things hippie. Boom. And these videos here. These were taken from the DVD we released and it was at this place called Bar Me, and it was a sit-down show, so people could eat dinner and watch us play. And so this was my band, and the quality is really poor because it was ported from like a VHS to DVD and then onto here. The sound's okay, I think, but what can I play? So this is like a really weird version of Do What Makes You Happy. This is from like 2007. Let's see what this sounds like. This was our album launch. So this was the CD artwork, the DVD artwork. I think I still have a few of them sitting around too.
This is not another love song. It is about being true to yourself. It's all you can rely on. And friends who love you for being your true selfish. You may think it of me, but we are
go. So all these videos are here. A lot of this stuff that I'm showing you today is all in playlists. So if you ever want to go through a lot of this back catalogue stuff, it's all available on the website, on the YouTube. And yeah, so you can do that. It's on the front page, a lot of it. Let's show you something else, some other stupid stuff. So I have this other character. So I do some comedy stuff as well. As you would tell, there's some comedy stuff on here. I guess it's funny to someone. It's funny to me. So I have this character I do on here called Craig. He's a fashion... he does fashion stuff. His name's Craig. And there's a whole series of Craig videos on here. This is Fashion Passion. His show's called Fashion Passion. Let's play a bit of Craig. Fashion Passion. He's English, by the way, too. A very cool fashionista, yeah?
Fashion. Fashion, passion. Fashion, I'm going to bring you the passion of fashion. Smart, it's so cool. It's not just like passion fruit, only cool. Yeah, coming out to London. Oh, fashion. Fashion. Fashion, fashion.
Every Tuesday and Thursday night. Fashion, fashion. It's great. Superstar. Sex man that women want. Great. Sunglasses. Outfits. Great. Got them boys. Fantasy. That's right, everybody. All we ladies love me. They love my fashion. They love my fashion. Channel 69. Craig. Fashion.
There's something wrong with me. I need to fucking see a psychiatrist, I think. If any of you don't know too, there's also another series on here. I do another character named Gladys Worthington. So here it is. There's Gladys Worthington. It's like a comedy series about an old lady who follows conspiracy theories about the end of the world and her daughter. And so there's 2 episodes there. It's called Prep Aussie Family. And it's unique, to say the least. So yeah, I'm just going through this random shit. There's heaps of stuff on here. Look at these demos of songs that never happen. So this is a song I recorded and did nothing with it. Go. So I'll give you a little bit of Prep Aussie Family. So this is I don't know if this has got a. Let me just check because I don't want to get a claim on it or anything. Because I'm not sure if there's copyrighted. Yeah, that one has. So it's got background music. I don't think this one does though. So this is it's kind of just me dressed up as this old lady sitting around. So I have to tell that it's satire.
Aussie Prep Family, because we're Aussie. Hey, Nan.
What, Harry?
This is your show, Nan. We're doing your show.
Oh, I like a show.
Yeah, about Naboo. This is a prepping one, though.
When does it start?
Now, we're on.
And who are they?
And that's you and me. We're looking at we're looking at a recording of ourselves as we're recording
that's
it.
That's me?
Mm.
How did I get in there? How do I get out?
You're alright, you'll be fine. But then.
Alright.
Yeah. Let's just talk about things you.
Yes. Watch it at your own risk. It's really disgusting. There's a lot of really vile humour in there. So going forward, like we got to this period here of DreadCircus and my movie that I'm working on. So there's a whole bunch of videos of my movie that I'm working on called Utensils. The answer is 42. So these are from my movie. There's like 4, I think, trailers for my movie. And as you can see, there's more recent video clips that I've shot for my upcoming album, tracks like Truth and The Candle. There's a whole lot of garage band stuff here. I think there's even like a Faith No More cover, The Mandalorian. This is a really popular video for some reason. So how's this? Sometimes you put up a video and you just do it for a joke. I tried to rewrite The Mandalorian music using GarageBand in 2 hours without listening to it, just from memory. And this video, for some reason, has so many views. Shows you how cool GarageBand is, yeah? Russ. So there you go. Look, I'm going to end with wrap it up because I got a longer video to play, just because I like playing it. So as we go through here, you can see where How to App started to begin too, because I started doing these Sunday live streams, live and uncensored, doing Gladys Worthington, and then I started doing remixes of Pete Johns' songs. So this is a remix of Hold On by Pete Johns. I did. Using Audio Pro. More of a heavy version.
Life is long and you have much time. You're in a rush and you don't know why. You want it all and you want it now, but you doubt.
And then bang, here we are, like a year. So 14 years ago, I started this channel. And here we are, exactly, believe it or not, it's like a year yesterday I started How to App. And here was the first episode of How to App. Make an album cover using Over on iOS. Episode 1. Here we are today at episode 300. Exactly 1 year. Well, it's like a couple of days off. So it's definitely been a journey. And now you can see as we go through the videos, everything now is How to App on iOS. So yeah, I want to thank you all for like supporting the channel over the last year. It's been really overwhelming, and it's been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of learning curves, and still learning every day. Look at yesterday after doing the Rocky Horror thing and having the whole thing taken down. You know, it is what it is, and you got to roll with it, and you learn from your mistakes. And I'm constantly learning and trying to better the show and give you guys a mix of interesting content and giveaways and all that stuff, and hopefully help you to create music. And you know, we've done mental health and well-being on this channel. We've tried so many things. We've exposed heaps of artists, and there's plenty more to come. Here, some really good interviews coming up. Lots more episodes of Behind the Songs, so you get to see how people make their songs. Not going to stop. Everything's going to keep going forward because, you know, I'm really enjoying this, and I really enjoy presenting this to you every day. And thank you all so very much for being a part of this journey with me. It's a little bit of an interesting one today. I thought I'd just reminisce. And if you do want to go back and watch some of my old stuff, go and do it, because there's some crazy stuff in there. It won't appeal to everybody, but not everything will, you know. So what I'm going to end with today is a promo I did in 2018. Some of you may have seen it before. It's for my new album. This is the trailer track on my YouTube channel. And it has a whole bunch of songs from my upcoming album and some of the ideas that I've been working on for the animations and stuff, for the video clips. So let me play this. It goes for about 10 minutes, and it's got a bunch of interesting stuff. So I've been working on animation for this album. All the songs have been done on iOS. It's been like 8 years in the making. Hopefully, once all this COVID stuff disappears, I can finally release this, because there's a whole bigger picture to this album being released than just the album, and I can't release it until COVID's over. And you'll find out more about it if you stick along with the channel. So thank you all very much. Love you all heaps. You all rock. Tomorrow's show, we are looking at Snake Bud. And we've got some giveaways for it. It's a really cool app, so tune in for episode 301. You'll notice the banner is pink because it's Pride Month. It's Pride Month, yeah? So that's why the banner is pink for season 6. And this is the official video promo for my upcoming album, Nonconformist. Enjoy, and I'll see you all tomorrow, yeah? Have a great day. Keep making music. Do the things that make you happy. Make mistakes, they make you better. And you guys rock. Thank you for making 300 possible. See you later.